G'day everyone, welcome to my channel, Marty Grows. This channel mostly features farming simulator gameplay. The episode's about to kick off. I hope you enjoy the show. Please hit the like and subscribe button and feel free to leave a comment. Let's get on with the show. G'day everyone, welcome back to my Korpi challenge. It's a very wet November day. Not great for field work, really not great for the harvest I hope to do. So, we've got a few of our roads put in. What's this? Got a few of our roads put in at the end of last episode. And I also put some sheds up, which was really cool, at my original farm. What are these things? So we'll go across and have a look at them in a second. We got some really weird motorbikes. Is this the local bike gang, or are they just out for having some fun? Not a great day to be out bike riding. They're gonna come home pretty muddy. That's weird. So I was hoping to get a new field ploughed. I might try the small one I've put just over behind those trees over there first. And then we'll get on to the bigger one. I spent a bit of time after last episode just grabbing some logs, some of the small trees. So I think before we do anything, I'll finish loading them and get them sent to the sawmill. Because with putting in the sheds over the other side, I'm broke again. I apologise if you saw to the end of last video. The first part of the shed install corrupted, so I've only got the end bit of it. But how about we jump across quick and have a look at them, and then it looks like I need to finish loading this wood. So we got the sheds up just in time. I think the video for these first couple is the part that got corrupted, which I'm a little bit bummed about because they cost me a heap of money. I did have a lot of fun putting them in though. Finding one that was deep enough for the harvester that was still bricks was a little bit of a challenge. I think they're all lizard old sheds. The mod link will be in the description anyway. And it took a bit to find something wide enough to be able to get the cedar in. So I've left the trees mostly intact around the sheds. And I did add a couple back in because I had to remove 2 or 3 of the trees to get the sheds to fit. So this area is probably just going to stay as a nice little wooded area. There is room at the side here if I need to maybe put a bigger shed in there at any stage. I was actually thinking that maybe I could clear this out a little bit and put in the dairy sheep production facility, because I'm not sure where else I could put it. Although I was considering waiting for one of these sawmills to run out of wood and removing it and putting the production over there. But I think it would be pretty cool if it was tucked in behind there. I did a fair bit of work with auto drive as well, so I've got a couple of proper paths in now. If we jump to our helper map, you can actually see where all the paths are. So I'll hop into the John Deere, which sort of fits in that shed beautifully. I know the baler is still over by the sheep pen, but I think it'll go in the shed just beside it if I rearrange it and move that plough a little bit. Still not sure if I'll keep or sell that plough because I have the bigger cultivator now, but I'm gonna hang on to it just for now. So we can see all of our fields. It's our original farm. The sheds are in down the bottom. That's our 2 new plots of land. The 2 fields we've got canola and wheat, or oat, I forget which I put in now. And I have the outline of 2 more little ones, well, a little one, to go in here that we'll probably try and do in a minute. And then a massive L-shaped field. I cleared the trees just along the bottom of it last night and sold 1 load, and I've got a few more on the new truck there to sell today, which will help the money along pretty good. That's better. I need to be in edit mode. So we put some paths in around our fields. I did consider making these bigger, but I figure I can just put in new fields if I need to. Hopefully that's showing up on the recording, otherwise this is a huge waste of time. We've got the auto drive paths coming down the lake, back to town. And then I have updated them and made this intersection especially slightly less of a spaghetti junction than it used to be. Since I don't want to harvest while it's raining, you get mornings about lower yield, plus this hill's probably too steep for me to do successfully in the rain. I would expect the wheels to go skiddy lots. I'll go over and get this other field, or start to plough this other field. But yes, we have some nice canola to harvest and get thrown into our grain mill. Okay, and in answer to the question, can my log grab reach up high enough to get logs onto the truck? Yes it can. Just. Have had a lot more success loading trailers with logs, or loading logs onto the trailer with this one than I had with the little tow behind trailer too. It's a lot simpler. Yeah, all those mostly little trees come from the forest edge just along there, which is where the field's going to expand into. And get this saved and turned off now. And this tractor's finished up here for now, so it needs to go back to my other fields. It needs to go back to the store and refuel and repair, and then go back to my other fields. The camper still looks good even in the rain. This tractor, yeah, it is a tractor, plus it's a truck. Look good going along the auto drive courses now too. Now I can see where they go. It'll be a lot easier for me to send equipment off. Oops, he went through there a bit fast. That's just a placeable shed. It has no purpose aside from looking really cool. Might be nice to put a tree or 2 up behind it at some stage as well. Alright, I have a field over here somewhere. You can see tyre tracks because I only just created it. I'm hoping that this has enough horsepower, even in the rain to be able to create this field. Let's see how we go generating a course for it. So it's just this little one here. I'll most likely expand it once it's done all the hard work. I know I can come down to the left hand side of it a little bit more still, so we'll see how we go. It doesn't look like it's going to take all that long. Of course it will go better if I hit the magic Y button. Why? Because that's what I need to do to create fields. I know, dad jokes for the win. I might have a look at the weather and just see how long this rain is gonna stay. Okay, it looks like after 8 AM. Not quite sure why it gets colder as the day progresses, but oh well. It seems to be handling it good, so I might be able to kick it off on the bigger field once it finishes here. I think my logging efforts will focus on this clump of trees first though, so that I can expand this field. Alright, we'll go sell these logs. Okay. That's a bit better, 5,000. Well, 5,400. Now, John Deere needs to go take care of these pallets. Oh, that's right, the flatbed trailer's still over the other side with the seed and fertilizer on it. Now, these are still all strapped on, so we should be good. Other than when I created all this area, I think this is the first time I'm going to drive through it. We got 20,000 litres of flour, and I think there's some more at the grain mill that I'll probably grab and bring across. Did I make this good enough that I can get the trailer in? Yes, if I'm careful. Bigger truck could be a problem, but this one's no worries at all. Got a nice quick sell speed too. Okay, 24,000 for all of that. It's certainly making the bank balance look a little bit healthier. That so needs to get wider. So you can see a single jug urn. I know there's a name for that container, but I've got no idea what it is. It looks like we don't get wool off these sheeps, just milk, which is fine, that's why I put them in. Now, before I have fun with these pallets, drop the trailer off. I'll go over and move the 150 onto that bigger field, and it can start doing that one. I think that's roughly the start. Hopefully that course isn't going to run over my nice road, but we'll see if we can get it generated. It's all good till it gets to there when it goes up and down. Okay, that will hopefully be towards the end of it though. Alright, let's get it started. We'll just see where it's going to kick off. There's a quick turn. I think I got all these trees cleared back far enough, but we shall find out in a second. this guy looks pretty happy. Let's go sort out this oil. Alright, we're just going to store this olive oil for now, because selling it at half price is silly. Okay, there was no earth-shattering kaboom, and it stopped raining, so I'm going to get this harvester started over on that canola field. Yes, it's a really loud harvester, although there are louder ones, so I shouldn't complain. I shouldn't complain too much. Yeah, that's better. Okay, it's got it started, so let's see if we can get a course set up. Plot 23, field 2. Headland, 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 and then a bit of up and down stuff. And it should be far enough away from the river that it doesn't drive into it. Just make sure it stays on the outside. That looks good. I don't think I'll bother expanding that field slightly. I'd rather it be a little bit away from the river and not risk dunking my nice shiny harvester in the river. I'd like to grab that trailer, but I already have this one on, although I think I can tow it behind this one. Okay. That's good. Just slowly creep into here. And is it yellowy, orangey, browny, I don't know, colour, should mean this is only used to get to the destination, not by general traffic, although this shouldn't really be used anyway. Get that sold, so that's just over $7,000. We will have, I think it's a corner store. I'll have to check the name, but that works for now. And we can come out and join up there. This last little bit that might just push us to 4,800. Nope. Can't wait to get into some of these bigger fields where I've got canola and I can get more than a combine load. Okay, all the tractors are back waiting over there. I'll just zip down here and get this sold. And yes, by sold, I mean chucked in our silo and, oh, yeah, silo, grain mill. You all know what I mean by now. If you don't, welcome to the channel. And done. Okay. Since we actually have a parking spot for this now, I'll take it back and park it properly. I think I can just sell the straw straight off the field again. The outhouses are really slow. I need to find something that will produce manure quicker, or just save up and buy some animal pens. Okay, it's put away nicely till I need it again. While we've got this one going, see if I can push these logs together a little bit and start it taking a load down. Pretty sure the cut's just where that log is, and the 150's finished doing the field, but I've got a little bit to do before I have to worry about him. Ha. Okay, let's see what happens if I just say go to the sawmill and unload. He's still going slowly. Don't think I could have cut that edge any closer to the trees that I left. It's hard having two jobs that I can't put on auto drive. Although I suppose I could have put the loading... I can put the hay wagon on auto drive, so I'm going to stop him for a sec and go sort out the Zeta. I know why it was struggling to get up the hill. The forks were down. Okay, get him back to field 24. Get the loading wagon onto the back of it, and yeah, get some straw picked up while I finish sorting out this field over there. Yeah, you didn't fall over. Shouldn't need the logging forks, so they can stay on here. And get this one hooked up. Just going to let him go on the worker. Okay, I just can't get that, but I did get like 3 of the small ones, so it should be a fairly interesting load for it. Oh, and that's really long. Okay, head off to the sawmill. and I'll go finish doing that field on the 150 now that these other two tractors are both gainfully employed. He is waiting patiently for me to get back, which is good to see. Go all the way down here, then swing back. Got 41,000. Wow. 41,000. I could do so many little things. I don't think there's any canola oil waiting over there, but I'll get this done and then just double check the mill. And yeah, between this harvest and next, I'll try and remove another row of trees so we can slightly expand this field. I did think about buying the field behind us, but the majority of that is river and forestry, so there's no... I'll buy it one day, but there's no real hurry to get it now. The river's only just over there, so it'll only make a small field for a fairly large investment. There are better plots of land to buy in the meantime. On the way to the Zito, we can sell this wood that's just been sitting here for probably 20 minutes. Another nearly 3,500, 4,000. This did say great demand at bale sales. Whoa, here come the logs. Crash. Is a bit wild. How'd we go? Oh, well, 1800, so the price of straw did go up slightly due to the great demand. Let's get him back and finish getting this tidied up. Yeah, this can go in the outhouse now. I was considering selling it, but meh. It's a couple of $100 and I'd rather some more manure. I'll put in the sheep milk to cheese production just in that little spot behind the sheds to make use of that. It should fit there really well. Sell these logs and grab a bag of fertiliser on the way home. Just off $2,000. Yeah, I'd just like to say, go me. Question is, can I get them up to the field with just that log winch on? Well, we made it. I'll deal with the bags in a second, but I'll get this guy going on the field first. 4 headland seems good because it just goes round and round and round and then does a straight up and down strip at the end. Definitely on oat. Okay, we'll get this. These bags of seed sorted out. Wow, that's weird. Okay. I think I might grab some more logs while he does that field. I can not only reach it, I can winch it in. Then hook them all up. Yay! Is this one going to be nice and swing out? Yep. Alright. Don't drive into my expensive field. Don't drive into my expensive field. And I think we're good. He's going really good. He's almost finished. Now get this. Ah, cut out a bit at the end. How rude. Goes a lot quicker downhill than up, that's for sure. Alright, we'll get this finished quick. Get the roller on it. And I'll need to bring the 150 over to pick up the drill. So how about I go get the 150 now while this finishes. Speaking of tractors, oh, I know what we need to do before I do any of what I just said. Yes, who else thought I'd forgotten to soil sample the fields? Yeah, this is a bit of a longer way, but we'll go for a cool drive. Oh look, I'm an American, driving on the wrong side of the road. Ah, back to an Aussie, we're safe. And cross country, which is pretty much still an Aussie. Welcome back. Just one more to go. And I lost count of how many it was, but if it's $1,500, it was 15. So why to send the samples off? Get this folded and put back over here. $16. Ah, so close. It was that last little bit that messed it up. I'll get him sent over to the farm, cause I need to pick up the drill. And I'll hop across to the John Deere to pick the trailer up just behind us. I'll take these over near the field, then ditch them. I mean, carefully place them off the trailer. Yeah, ditch them. I'm going to push them off. You all know that. Well, here's our tried and true scientific method of ramming into them. See, works every time, just about. Yeah, real bags you wouldn't do this with, but then real bags I'd probably grab the forks and pull them off a lot easier too. Yep. So fill up with fuel. It's only $100, wow. Since I'm here, I might as well get him repaired. So it's only $100 in repair, but I only had 3 hours on it. So it's still fairly, well, still basically brand new. Okay, get that one sent over to the field too. We'll soon see if there's enough room on the course to get past the sawmill. Now I need to have an autoload trailer right now. Ooh. Actually, I think the bad repair icon is because the trailer was bought second hand, but I'm going to get it repaired now anyway. John Deere's nothing. It's only $150. It's not bad for the second hand trailer. Welcome back. That was only a semi-disaster. But it started to rain, which is going to get really annoying. So our canola field that we harvested has been replanted and rolled. So production, greenhouse, and lettuce. I could do melon and stuff, but you can do melon, watermelon, and red lettuce, but I don't have any sell points or anything for them. I don't particularly want to have to put more in just now. So you need to get to the front of it to fill up with water. Don't want to squash where I need to go for the oil. Alright, that's pretty straight on the field. So I think there should be okay. Maybe leave a bit more room because of the olive tree water fill. You put some grass around it. I thought I was looking pretty good at having like $45,000. Maybe a dribble of animal mud. Down to 16. I did get a heap of seed, fertilizer and stuff. Put this in and then have a look at the production to see how much it's going to fill it up. A lettuce greenhouse. There you go. Alright, since it only takes 10,000 litres max of manure, I'm not going to bother. I will. I'll grab another. I'm not sure I can grab 1,000 litres even. I'm not going to grab any more manure right now. And this one's just going to go straight to selling. I'll have a look at how it produces, but it is just a base mod. Oh, sorry, the mod speed. Might leave this tractor here. Trailer, because I'll fill this up next month. Hopefully these aren't too high maintenance. Go grab the water trailer. I think this one might be getting a little bit past its useful capacity. Curious if there's a nice self-driven little truck or something with a water tanker on it, because that would be cool. Maybe an 8 or 10,000 litre capacity. Have to have a look at that later. But for now, we'll drop this back over here so it's out of the way. I can navigate the trees without crashing into any of them this time. Oh, the river's just there. I might leave all this on the trailer. But just get it off the road a bit. I don't want to start the rolling until I've finished the field. Let's swing this up here. I don't know if I put it on the purchasing spree, but I got a few bags of lime as well, because we will want to do these fields, not this harvest, but next. So it was a pretty good spending spree. Whoa, welcome back. Wow, that took a while. I'm gonna disconnect the drill, then zoom around the field and get the outline redone. And then I think it must be rolling time. Just drop this over here for now. Gonna use this 150 because it's quicker than the John Deere. Okay, so let's check our field first. Okay, well, since it's now night time and dark and trying to record is just stupid, I'll kick off the roller and let it finish, but it's going to take probably 40 minutes. I hope I have enough fuel. There won't be any other content after this because it's too dark. So everyone that was looking forward to watching me grind out stumps, sorry, but maybe next episode. So generate, and it should pick up our nice new boundary perfectly, and it's going long ways to finish. Awesome. It's like it's doing what I want it to do. Yeah, it's going to take half an hour, so I'll stick with it, but that's the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll try not to make it too long, or since you're already watching it after I've edited it, hopefully it isn't too long. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Catch you later. Welcome back, everyone. It looks like we've reached the end of another episode. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment if I've done something or you think I should try or do something else. I hope to see you all again in the next episode. Back in my box. And boom. Look at that. Finished the rolling right on midnight. Like, subscribe, comment. Catch you next time.